done well in the state tournament series. This can be a great match as well.
He's got himself in the finals of the Christmas tournament, which, as we talked about before, is probably the toughest tournament in Minnesota, even including the state high school tournament.
Tommy Thorn in early on a high crotch, trying to switch it off to a double, and he's able to get around behind for the early takedown. He's going to release him. Johnshoy's got other plans. Tommy Thorn wearing the blue singlet. Tanner Johnshoy in white.
What I really like there is Tommy did a really good job. Johnshoy had a low shot. Tommy straightened his leg out, got him to a defensible position, squared his hips, and started working around for the takedown. Didn't get it, but squared his hips and did everything right up until then. And that's just kind of the marquee of a good wrestler that understands what you need to do in terms of defense and everything like that. It's just a great defense of a shot that was in really deep by Johnshoy.
Tommy back in deep. Johnshoy's trying to scramble out of it. We got a pretty good scramble here before. I think Johnshoy's been in this position before. Tommy's able to work his way around and get the takedown. He's got to make sure when he releases him this time now, he keeps his distance. I think he learned from that first time when he tried to cut him and Johnshoy was in on the leg right away. Tommy using great motion here, creating some action, getting angles, and uses that throw by to get that second, third takedown.
Boy, that was slick. And
I've seen David, older brother David, use that takedown a couple times.
A few times. And early on, it's looking like Tommy's really in control of this match.
20 seconds to go here in the first period.
Winner by injury default at 126 for 7th place.
Just a great setup. Pull, sweep, finish. Terrific.
Drop right out from underneath of him, get that angle, get the leg, finish the takedown, ride him out. We've got an 8-3 first period score as we close. Tommy Thorn in control early. It's going to be Tommy's choice. He's going to defer, let Johnshoy have his choice in the second. Johnshoy's going to start in the bottom position.
Gannon Polk of Apple Valley, please come to the head table, please.
Tommy goes ahead and just opts for the neutral position. Gives up a point to Johnshoy, but he's thinking that he'll get it back here pretty quick.
Tommy's setting something up here. Johnshoy's got to control ties here. That's a good defense, good hips there out of Johnshoy. Able to counter that long high crotch shot out of Tommy Thorn. Got a bit of a scramble here towards the edge of the mat. Thorn was in deep on a shot. Johnshoy looking for that sladle. Tommy slips his head out, able to use that and capitalize on the takedown. 10-4 is the score right now with a 106 remaining in the second period.
Tommy just looking very mature as a wrestler here, making good decisions, but at the same time very aggressive and very meticulous with his technique. It's really kind of putting on a show for us here. Tommy is doing a great job.
Be interesting to see what Tommy starts to think here towards it as the second period and third period come in. He's in a tight team race. Apple Valley's won this tournament the last 6 years. S2 leads right now, I believe, by 6 points as it stands. I haven't seen what happened in the 3rd, 5th, and 7th place matches, which would have an impact on the scoring, but it's going to be a fairly close score. Tommy's got to be looking for bonus points. A fall would be huge for St.
Winner 3rd place at 120 for Apple Valley, Malou Roywar.
Absolutely. Got to be looking for bonus points in a match where, and no offense to Johnshoy, that he's just clearly overmatched. Tommy kind of on the road to definitely Division I and everything like that. He's got to be looking for, at this point, a way for St. Thomas to take this tournament down, and he's a big leader on that squad, and he's going to be looking for some bonus points for sure.
Tommy's going to start down in the third period. He's got a 6-point lead right now. I believe Johnshoy is a pretty good rider himself. So. Tommy uses a good stand-up, gets away. Some good motion, good head snaps.
Johnshoy doing a good job defending the shot right here. The whole series kind of stepped over, got to a power position where he can use his hips. Johnshoy doing a really, really good job actually defending that shot right there.
Excellent chain wrestling out of Johnshoy. He's looking to score here on the edge of this mat. He had awesome defense, dropped in on a shot, isn't able to get the takedown, but very, very good chain wrestling out of Tanner Johnshoy here in the third period.
Terrific.
A boot scoot out of Johnshoy. He doesn't get the takedown. There wasn't quite weight out of the hands there, but he really just dropped out from underneath the Tommy. Tommy wasn't quite sure where he went.
And Tommy, you know, Tommy being aggressive, I think probably feeling the pressure, maybe a little bit of what we were just talking about, trying to score some big team points for St. Michael. He maybe a little over aggressive. Johnshoy, being a very, very good wrestler himself, took advantage of it. A little boot scoot, a little Houdini act. Did a good job getting through, but Tommy, being sort of the superior wrestler there, gets out of it and makes it take down of his own.
Tommy's got a 9-point lead off that last takedown. He got a warning for stalling there. Must have been riding that ankle a little too long. Ref didn't like that. Warning for stalling. We're going to get a fresh start now. Tommy's got the major as it stands right now. And it's looking like this is probably going to be the way that we're going to finish. We're going to see Tommy Thorn win the 120-pound title at the 2012 Christmas tournament. An impressive 13-4 major decision for the St. Michael wrestler.
Champion at 120 pounds, the St. Michael-Albertville Tommy Thorn.